Fasten those seatbelts, fuckers. This is gonna be a bumpy ride.
You press record?
I did press record.
Yay!
Hey, Dale.
Hi.
How are you today?
You know, I'm okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You got a flamingo right in your line of view. I got one too. They're metal. Can you guys see them?
He's backwards.
Yeah. That's the way he wants to be.
No, that's
looking
forward.
in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Should we start the show?
Yeah.
You're listening to the Swish Edition.
Live from the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Dale and Scott.
Okay, everybody, listen up.
You're listening to the Swish Edition.
It'll be huge.
It's episode 286.
What?
For July 3rd.
I thought it was like
2020.
2086 or something.
I know. It feels like we've done 2,000 episodes, doesn't it? We have not. 286.
Okay.
Pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, why not?
Come a long way, baby.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Where? Somewhere still near the bottom.
Just because you don't get that reference is funny.
Is it some kind of rap thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the rap. I know a couple things. Like the other night we were listening to music and I asked you to play that Nicki Minaj song that I have been trying for years and years and years to say the lyrics to.
Super bass.
Yes, super bass. I just, no matter how much I study the lyrics on the page and try to memorize them, I still can't do it.
I wish that was on Beat Saber.
That would be fun.
It'd be fast.
It would be fast, man. Beat Saber is a VR video game that we have. There was another song that I was doing the lyrics to, the Katy Perry song.
Katy Perry.
Can never think of it when I want to think of it. Doesn't matter. Let's not rack our brains about it. And
If you think it's over and it's really not over, that's
the song.
Over again. It's over again.
That's the song.
That's the song.
We can't play it for you because we don't have the rights to it.
And we can't sing it because we don't know it.
Oh, guys, want to tell you my grocery store story. So, day before yesterday, I went to the grocery store, and I was wearing my mask as required by law here in the great state of Nevada, and hopefully in your neighborhood too, unless you're an idiot. You're wearing your mask when you go to the grocery store.
Right.
So I get up to the checker stand, and I've got a bunch of crap because I went to the grocery store hungry, which everyone knows you should never do, because I ended up buying lots of crap.
Come home with more shit than we need.
Oh my God. I bought 4 individual cartons of Baskin Robbins ice cream.
Yeah.
4 different flavors.
Well, I can't say anything because today my box of 18 packs of combos arrived in the mail.
Yes. And the other day we got 48 packages of cookies. We have a problem, y'all. We have a serious problem with buying shit online. Shit that we could just run down to the corner and buy.
I know, but it's fun to get stuff in the mail.
It is. We got a new dog bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can't
one's
see
on
it.
it.
It's right down there. But yeah. So I went to the grocery store and I put all my stuff on the conveyor belt, and the checker looks at me when he's almost done and he goes, "How old are you?" And I'm like, I guess he's asking because I bought vodka. I don't know. So I say, "I'm 50." And he's like, oh, okay. Well, I was going to give you the senior discount. I'm like, I lost it. I said, are you kidding me? Seriously? Do I look like a senior citizen to you? He goes, he was like stammering and stuff. He's like, no, you don't. But I'm going to give it to you anyway. And he gave me the senior discount, which is 15%.
I know.
I've saved 50%.
Then you should have apologized afterwards.
I'm not fucking apologized. I don't look like a 50-year-old. No.
But for 15%?
You're supposed to be.
What one person
You're
thinks.
supposed to be 60 for the fucking discount.
It's.
Do I look 60? Motherfucker.
It's 15% for God's sakes.
I wanted to have him fired. I will have your job. Not that I want his fucking job.
No.
My mom was a checker at a supermarket.
Yeah.
It's not a bad job.
I used to be one at Walmart a long time ago.
Can't imagine. Anyway, I was pissed. And so I go in the car and I get in the car. I put all the groceries in the trunk and I sit in the car and I take pictures of myself. And I'm like, do I look like I'm fucking 60 years old? No. Motherfucker. There's gonna be a lot of bad words in today's episode.
Obviously, it's relative.
Yeah. So we have a new sponsor.
Yay!
Hooray! Finally, we have a sponsor of the Swish Edition. It's called Binge Bum. It's a brand new service that is starting. It actually started today.
Today,
July 3rd, was the first issue. It comes out every Friday. Tell people what it's all about.
essentially, it is I want to say digest. Is that the right word?
Yeah, kind of like a TV guide.
/ guide.
Yeah.
Of all the new shows of what they think you should be thinking about, watching, waiting for on just streaming platforms.
It's all about
not network TV, cable television, just
streaming.
Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV Plus,
Disney
CBS
Plus.
All Access, Disney,
HBO Max.
and some Amazon.
And soon to come Peacock.
Peacock, yeah.
My peacock, cock. My peacock, cock. Yeah, I think it's a great service. And what you do every Friday, about midday, around lunchtime, you'll get an email that highlights all the great new stuff that's coming out that week.
Yeah. So it starts out with like some headlines, just something to talk about. And then it'll go through, like, it'll give you some trailers of what you kind of like your must-see trailers that are what we think are hot right now.
And the hot new news in the streaming world.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a themed list every week of like 5 different things that you should watch for that particular week.
And obviously, the first one is Independence Day.
Independence Day. We're going to talk about it later in the show.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you what Binge Bum's 5 top picks for Independence Day are.
And it's completely free.
It's completely free. All you
Right
have
to
to
your
do-
inbox every Friday.
All you have to do is go to bingebum.com and sign up.
Look at these mugs they gave us.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to see.
They can see it if you're watching on the YouTube video. Yeah. So thanks for Binge Bum for being a sponsor of the Swish Edition. We're glad that you're with us, and we're super excited about getting our email today. And you guys can all get it too. You can go to swishedition.com, and there'll be a link there on how you can go.
We've
sign
seen
up
the
for it.
preview, so it's actually kind of cool.
We've
If
seen
you're
it.
streaming fans, you're gonna want this.
It's going to be great every Friday because you're planning what you're going to be watching that weekend.
Right.
Yeah. And later in the show, we'll tell you what we're watching, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
Cool.
So I didn't know about this, Dale. This is kind of cool. Kellogg's has come up with this new Mashup cereal. This is something that they have done before for special occasions, but they haven't really done it for no reason. Now they're doing it for just because it's fun.
Right.
So they're mashing up 2 of their favorite cereals. So this week or I don't know if it's this week, but it's out now. It's called Mashups with Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops mixed together in the box.
I would think it should be Fruit Loops. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure these are probably 2 not Kellogg brands.
Well, Kellogg's not a sponsor, so don't worry about offending them.
No, I'm not. And I think one's General Mills, but I think
Yeah.
Fruit Loops should go with Lucky Charms.
That would be a good one.
I mean, that's like sweetness candy overload.
Talk about it. I
Corn
like it,
Flakes
though.
and Fruit Loops.
Weird,
Weird.
but it's Tony the Tiger and that Toucan Sam
Toucan Sam.
together again. Anyway, so Mashups, they're in your store now. There's the family size and there's the mini size, and you guys can buy it now.
I mean, or if you're like me, I haven't tasted a piece of cereal since I was 14.
I have both Chex, Cinnamon Chex, and Raisin Bran on the counter.
Don't do cereal anymore.
I love cereal. Cereal's fun. You put milk in it, use a spoon.
Soggy.
Not if you eat it quick.
I just rather have a yogurt in my coffee.
Last year, Kellogg's partnered with Glad, and they came out with the Pride version of their mix-up cereal. It was 6 cereals combined. Yeah,
Is this what they called it or what you called it?
One super homosexual box of breakfast.
Yes.
It was actually on the Kellogg's website. They called it one super homosexual box of breakfast.
I love it.
It's great.
Love it.
Kellogg's is on our side. It was called Altogether Cereal. It included Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, which are the two that are in the mashup right now. But they also added Rice Krispies, Corn Flakes, Frosted Mini Wheats, and Raisin Bran, all in the same box. Each of the cereal's respective mascots were featured on that.
I mean,
all-inclusive box.
I can appreciate it, but I'm not going to eat it.
It sounds like a shit show to me.
Right? No, but it's fun.
But thank you
when
for
they
doing
do the
that.
stuff like that. It's fun.
And wouldn't that have been a collector's
look at
item?
look at the potato chips that you can sometimes buy that come out.
Wouldn't you have loved to have that box though?
Yeah.
Just to have it and not open it.
Right. And speaking of potato chips, tell them the recent Pringles that you bought.
Oh, the
which were so on point that it was disgusting.
Right. So I bought Pringles has multi different flavors, but this one was called sweet corn. It
tasted so much like sweet corn on the cob that it was disgusting.
not only tastes like it smells like it too.
Yeah, the whole thing.
It tastes like sweet corn. I love sweet corn. You can only get it for a short time in the summer.
But I don't want to eat it in a potato chip.
We actually have two in the refrigerator, Dale. We had some last night.
Sweet corn
It's
or potato chips?
Sweet corn. It's the one that has some of the kernels are white and some of the kernels are yellow.
Yeah,
that's the sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
So good.
I mean, they were so on point that I don't know. When you eat a potato chip, you're thinking of very distinct flavors that a potato chip should be.
Yeah,
and sweet corn is not one of them.
They were really good, y'all.
But yes, it tasted exactly like sweet corn.
It did. It did. I don't know if I'd buy them again though.
No, you need to stop buying that crap.
You just stop buying fucking 18 pounds of combos.
I eat the combos. The sweet corn Pringles are only good for like one or two. Like, yeah, that does taste like sweet corn, and I'm done.
Well, a little Vegas news. We're really over this. We're getting wind. It's basically Kansas and Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz around here lately. I mean, it feels like we're about to have a major thunderstorm or a tornado cyclone come through.
Was it Monday, Tuesday that it was?
It is so messy out there.
Not branches did not fall from the trees. Limbs fell from the trees.
It was crazy.
They're still in the yard.
It was totally crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mess out there. So we're over the wind. However, we hope there's wind tomorrow night for 4th of July so that they can't do the fireworks because the fireworks make the dogs crazy.
And please tell me whoever has trees that grows peas in a pod.
Who has them? We have them.
We have
these
them.
trees.
I've never seen such a thing that grow peas in a pod.
We should have brought some to show and tell.
Because I'd like to know what they are.
They're crazy.
But they are everywhere and they're super crunchy. I like to step on them.
Yeah, that is fun.
So we have a pea pod tree. We have a tree that grows peas in a pod.
It's a pea tree.
Pea tree.
Pea tree. Like a petri dish.
Nobody
Nobody listening to the show gives a shit about our fucking trees or our
No
yard.
one who's listening to the show gives a shit about anything that we talk about.
That's not true. We get lots of feedback. Like last week, both.
It's like, oh my God, I laughed out loud. That was so funny. Not, oh my God, you were so right. I'd never thought about that perspective before on that certain issue. No one fucking cares.
Later, when we talk about your mother's vagina, maybe people will think will see my point of view on that.
Oh my God.
No, honestly, we're not going to talk about his mother's vagina. Not today.
Not today.
Maybe next week. Maybe on our anniversary issue. 300th episode. No, we're going to talk about fireworks on the Strip because they're not having them this year, which is one of the first times ever that there are no fireworks on the major Strip here in Las Vegas.
They don't want people congregating.
Right. And plus the casinos don't have any money.
Well, that, and we are also one of a handful of states that are in the not good zone.
In terms of corona?
The pandemic, yeah.
You're right, true. So anyway, but there are several places around the valley here in Las Vegas. If you happen to be here, there's going to be a couple in Henderson. There's going to be one in Summerlin. There's going to be downtown at the Plaza Hotel, which was used as Biff's Hotel in Back to the Future 2. in case you guys want to know. And then there's going to be the M Resort, Dale, which is right behind that wall.
But you know what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because, you say, damn it, that M Resort is so close, which is probably, 2 miles away?
2 miles.
But it doesn't matter because you know what? They're going to be over here across the wall.
They're going to be
They're
over
gonna
there.
be down the street in the corner.
All of our neighbors do it. It's crazy.
So it doesn't matter.
And literally, like, we were invited to a party, but we can't go because we have to stay home and babysit the dogs because they literally will have heart attacks. They hate it so much. Yeah. So we have Valium for the dogs.
One's going to have a heart attack because he can't take it. The other one's going to have a heart attack because he can't stop barking at them.
Right. Yeah. It's either barking at the bunny rabbits or barking at the fireworks.
4th of July is not fun for us.
We should just get in the RV and go.
And just go.
Just to the middle of nowhere.
And just park in a parking lot till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and just come home.
I want to talk a little bit about travel because this just kind of really royally pisses me off. Both American Airlines and United Airlines, which we have most of our miles with, Dale, they're both intending to completely fill their airplanes starting this past Wednesday, July 1st. That means they're no longer going to be roping off that middle seat. So talk about 6 feet of separation in a time when our pandemic numbers are sky high.
I know that you're upset about this, but there was no way that there were 6 feet separating anyone anyway on that airplane.
It's true. It's true, because if you had someone in a window seat and someone in an aisle seat, they're still only 2 feet away from each other.
Right.
They're 3 inches away from each other.
So,
but still kind of pisses me off.
I mean, it's maybe bad PR, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Delta, JetBlue, and Southwest are continuing to not sell middle seats and not fill their airplanes. The thing is, this is what I said on Facebook earlier this week. Where are you going?
That's true.
Where are you going?
And my thing is Southwest. Are you checking people who say that they're crippled and they're not?
We've talked about that on the show
that
before.
Pisses me off.
It doesn't matter if you're in A1 and A2. There's still 40 people that get on the plane before you.
You could spend $1,000 getting an upgrade on Southwest, and it doesn't matter. You're going to be a B, regardless.
All right, so we know how you feel about Southwest. We're not flying Southwest. We're not flying anywhere.
No, we're not.
We have nowhere to go. Unless there was an emergency with one of our family members, we're not getting on a plane right now.
However, we live in Las Vegas, and we do want people to come here.
I don't know. Not if they're sick. I didn't wash my hands after we went out.
Oh, no. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
New York City is running a new PSA on their local television stations.
I love this.
We saw it this morning, yesterday morning on CBS this morning, or maybe it was the local news. This
was CBS on network.
National.
National, yeah.
They're showing it on local stations in New York. It features Jason from the Friday the 13th movies. Of course, he wears a mask all the time, and what they're trying to do is saying it's not that hard to wear a mask. Jason does it all the time, right?
Right. No. What at the end of it they say, yes, it's scary to wear a mask,
right?
But something.
Well, we don't know the punchline, but you're right.
There is a punchline.
It is funny
because a little girl came over and handed Jason a mask to put over his mask, and he puts it on.
Right.
But it was fun. You know, he was trying to hail a cab and all that stuff, and he couldn't get one.
A lot of our heroes wear masks. I mean, Spider-Man wears a mask all the time. Batman wears. No, I guess Batman's mouth and nose are exposed.
The only ones who refuse to wear masks are the Karens.
The Karens of the world. And I actually feel sorry for Karen. We have several friends that name Karen.
We do, but you know what? There's a whole Reddit. There's a subreddit and there's YouTube channels where you just type in white people no mask, and it is a rabbit hole. Literally a rabbit hole of just white people going off and saying that they're infringing on their rights, and it's my body, no mask, or something like that.
Hey, listen, I'm all for individual liberty. I'm all for our rights. I want us to be more free than we are now, but this is different. I mean, this is you protecting someone else.
Right.
This is protecting all of us.
Don't you care about people?
So just do it.
Generally, I don't, but I'm trying to be a nice person.
I don't want to be that guy who gets singled out for not wearing the mask.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And I'm not going to throw a fit in a Trader Joe's.
No, we're not going to do that. Or we're not going to get
Trader Joe's.
I'm not going to get punched in the face at Walmart.
No,
it's just not worth it. Broadway has announced that they're going to remain dark through the rest of 2020. They're now looking at January 3rd, 2021. It's big news because, my brother-in-law works for Broadway, so his job is kind of kaput. 31 shows were suspended on March 12th, and they won't be back till next year. An additional 8 were in rehearsals for spring opening, including that one with Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick. Plaza Suite, which looked really good.
That was on, they did a big thing on, was it 60 Minutes or CBS?
Sunday morning.
Yeah, about that.
So they play, if you guys don't know Neil Simon's Plaza Suite, it's 3 acts and it's 3 different couples, but 2 actors play
each one.
Right. So they come back as different people in each act. Yeah. And so they're husband and wife, Sarah Jessica Parker.
I'm not a huge fan of Broadway, but I like those 2.
I saw a really cute thing online the other day with Josh Gad, who brought Matthew Broderick and the whole cast of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you guys got to check that out. Go look for it on YouTube. It's really cute. It's one of these 5 different boxes on your screen shit, but it's fun. And this is what actually we've gotten so many reunions out of this.
It's actually become fun. There's some fun ones out there,
and it's fun to see celebrities in their
their homes, in their habitats.
Sharon Stone at home with no makeup. Jennifer Aniston wearing a mask and no makeup, and there's a lot of no makeup shit.
Right, but I think the fun thing for me that's come out of this is watching like talk shows. You look at CBS This Morning and the stupid things like The View and The Talk or whatever, just seeing celebrities in their homes.
Yeah.
And where they choose to sit and what they show is fun to me.
And what they decide their background's going to be. Because some of them just pick a blank white wall. And it's really?
Right.
You probably have more interesting things in your house.
And then you got Gayle King, who I love to death, but that ugly yellow wall has got to go.
Yellow's her favorite color.
Yellow's her favorite.
Yeah. Which we were looking at pictures of houses today, and I was like, "Oh, that house has color, and we have no color. We have no color on our walls. We've got one black bathroom, and that's pretty much it.
No, we have the black.
We have our black bar too.
The bar.
We like black.
Yeah.
But this room is like beige. Every room is beige. We need.
Well, this is how it came, so we're making changes slowly.
We need more color.
Yeah.
We like colored. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. You heard the news about Costco getting rid of the half sheet cakes?
Stupid.
This is breaking news.
Stupid.
This just in, Costco is not going to be selling half sheet cakes anymore because people aren't getting together and eating cake. That's the whole story.
That's the whole story.
That's literally the whole story.
I don't know if I would change my home business just based on people getting together because people still buy them because they're so cheap.
Right?
It's like $25 for a sheet cake.
Well, obviously they weren't buying the cake or they keep making them. I mean, they must have had a lot of leftover cake that wasn't selling.
What's stupid is how this became national news.
It's national news. And a lot of my friends have been posting it there. So pissed about the cake. Make your own fucking cake. Duncan Hines makes a box.
How are you upset about a cake?
I'm not upset about it. When's the last time we went to Costco? It was like 8 months ago.
I love to hate that store.
So we have
I love that store to death, but I refuse to go because the experience is awful.
We keep re-upping our membership, but we only go like twice a year. It's totally not worth it. We need to get rid of it. We buy everything through Amazon.
But the thing is, when we go there, we're excited when we get in there,
right?
And then you get the checkout.
Right.
And it's like, what have we gotten ourselves into?
But we end up buying things that we don't need. And the other...
Well, as a household of 2 people, we shouldn't be going to Costco anyway.
Like, we were cleaning out our pantry the other day, and we threw away so much crap that we bought at Costco that the date has passed.
It's actually sad and criminal.
It's criminal that we wasted
that we
so
waste
much salad. All that salad dressing.
Salad dressing.
Does salad dressing go bad, y'all? Or is this date just fucking... It's just arbitrary, right?
Well, some of them have like egg bases in them. And
okay, but weird. Here's my thing. If the date... So say you get salad dressing out of your cupboard, right? And it says July 4th, 2020. And it's July 3rd. oh, it's totally fine on July 3rd.
totally fine.
But on July 4th, throw that shit away.
Throw it away.
So one day makes a huge difference.
Right.
When you've had it for 6 months, I think it's still good.
Well, maybe there should be like a truth in.
There's been
something.
there's been exposés on this. A lot of people say that the date on things is not true.
That stuff that we're throwing away is certainly not bad, but we have no idea about. Yes, you can read the ingredients, but we don't know each individual ingredient's shelf life, and we want to be safe.
Like eggs last forever, and I don't know. There's so many things that they're iffy.
There would be a lot less waste if.
But
things were true.
We've eaten chicken on the 14th that said the 13th on it, and we didn't die.
Yeah.
So
I was worried about it.
I was up all night, and I had the
Stop.
I had the squirts.
Stop.
Let's talk about movies. The new Aretha Franklin movie. It's called Respect. The trailer just came out. You guys.
Oh my God!
This looks so good.
Jennifer Hudson, is this her first big thing since
Dreamgirls?
Dreamgirls?
I don't know. I think she's been steadily working, but I don't know. To tell you
big
the truth.
thing, like notoriety thing.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You ask questions that you know I don't know the answer to.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. But I mean, I could look it up, but that would be too much trouble. But anyway, it really looks good. What's interesting about this is that
How We Do by Katy Perry.
This is how we do.
Yeah. No, that's not it.
That's not the song. That's a different song. That's a call, but we call that a callback. That's calling back to something that happened earlier in the show.
And it was still wrong.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
What's interesting is that Aretha Franklin is the one who actually picked Jennifer Hudson to play her in the movie.
Aww.
Before she died, not after.
Didn't we see Jennifer Hudson at the DSA airport?
We saw Jennifer Hudson on a Alaska Airlines flight from LA to DCA. Yeah.
And it was weird because like TMZ was all there and
to greet her at the airport.
To greet her.
Yeah. Or to take pictures of her.
So we flew an airplane with her.
In first class.
Yeah.
We were all in first class together. Yeah. We were actually forward of her.
Yeah, it was
behind
fun.
us. The movie co-stars Forrest Whitaker, Marlon Wayans, Mark Maron, who is one of the biggest podcasters there is, Titus Burgess, Tate Donovan, Mary J. Bilge. The reason I say Mary J. Bilge is because that's. Do you get that?
No.
Do you know why I said that?
No.
Lisa Kudrow's show called The Comeback on HBO. Her character called Mary J. She called her Mary J. Bilge. It was hilarious. It was really so every time I see Mary J. Blige, I think of Mary J. Bilge.
Okay.
Anyway, there's many more people. The movie's coming out Christmas Day.
Oh, wow. That's a big movie day.
It's a huge movie day. It's going to be a big movie, I think they think.
But will we have movies on Christmas Day?
Then it goes wide January 15th. The reason movies go limited at the end of the year and then go wide in January is because they want that Oscar. You have to be out. At least in LA, New York, and Chicago, I think those are the rules.
Something like that.
We got streaming news for you all.
All our Binge Bum section.
Yeah, here we go. This is huge because we were so excited about it, and I'm actually not sad that it is going to be the final season, but
no.
Ozark has been announced for a fourth and final.
But gigantic season. Gigantic. Is it gigantic?
14 episodes.
14 episodes.
Which for a broadcast network would be nothing because they usually do 22. But for streaming, this is big.
It's big.
They usually do 10. So they're doing 4 extra ones to tell their final story.
Get the story out.
And if you guys, we're not going to give it away. No spoilers here.
Man, but
if you saw the last 5 seconds of season 3,
it was amazing.
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 If you saw it, we need more. So we need to find out what happens.
And here's the thing: what I'm not so upset that is actually the fourth and final one.
Because go out on top.
Because it's so good, and I don't want it to be ruined.
There you go. Exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Because shows that go on too long they get stale. Like West Wing went on too long.
Yeah. However, you look at like Big Bang Theory, that's never lost its luster.
No, it was good till the last drop.
To the very last time.
Drop. Yeah. So we're excited about Ozark. We can't tell you when it's coming out because no one knows.
Although I do know that they have not started production yet.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Nobody has except for
I do know that.
America's Got Talent. That's the only show that's in production right now. Disney Plus has a new globe-trotting show with ABC News correspondent Bob Woodruff and his son Mac, who they're cute together.
Yeah.
This is done by National Geographic. It's called Rogue Trip. And they're basically going around the world doing these crazy shit things in these remote places like parasailing and rappelling off waterfalls. And
this has seemingly become a trend from like National Geographic and Discovery Channel because I think it's Discovery Channel or is it National Geographic who picked up Gordon Ramsay, who has a show similar to the guy who just passed away from CNN.
Bourdain,
yes.
Yeah.
So he's on Nat Geo.
Okay.
And he just goes around doing something similar but not the same.
Where does Gordon Ramsay find the time to make 18 different series? Because he's got 4 different shows on Fox, plus this Nat Geo show.
Because this 24 hours through hell or to hell or something, I actually like.
We watch these. We watch all of his shows. We really like them. We like Hell's Kitchen. We like MasterChef. We like his when he goes in and helps people turn over their restaurants.
We should get a subscription to his Masterclass series.
Fuck yeah, I love him. If he
could teach me how to perfectly cook a chicken breast on
the grill
anywhere,
right. Without drying it out.
Would be good for me.
Wouldn't you want to be friends with him?
Yes.
I want to be friends with him.
Yeah.
He just seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't go down in flames in some horrible sexual or
sort of
racist thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's coming. I'm sure it's coming. Sorry, Gordon. It's coming for you. It comes for everyone.
It does.
Everyone goes down eventually. Anyway, the show is called Rogue Trip, and it looks cute. It comes out July 24th. Netflix. Oh, this is a movie that's on our list. We're going to watch it soon. It's called Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga, which is the craziest title ever.
It's so crazy.
It's Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams, and they're playing this Dutch. Are they Dutch, or they're from Scandinavia somewhere?
Something like that, yeah.
Norway or something. And they're very weird and
they're
very
Vikings.
Crazy, and they do lots of crazy over-the-top theatrics on stage, and they're in some kind of song contest. And it's
like an American Idol sort of road trip.
Yeah. So we'll see. It looks really funny. It's out now on Netflix, and it's getting good reviews. So
love it.
Will Ferrell is great, and he's actually one of the producers of Succession, which we're going to talk about later on the show. You guys, if you get Disney Plus starting today, this is probably the biggest streaming news of the year. Hamilton is streaming today on Disney Plus. It's no surprise that Disney dumped their 7-day free trial just a couple days ago so that people couldn't watch it for free.
Right. This is big. It's huge.
It is big. It's probably the biggest Broadway show of all time.
Yep.
I personally don't care for the music. I have listened to the entire soundtrack twice to try to get myself into it, and I just don't get it.
But you know what surprises me is that there is a streaming network that just does Broadway shows.
Yeah. But not the top ones.
But why? I mean, because they play old ones. And that also bothers me with that streaming network that does concerts.
Yeah.
It's all old shit. There's like nothing new.
They want you to pay. They want you to pay.
I would pay if there were regularly. I mean, of course, now there's none. But before, they've always been, it's just old stuff.
There's so much to watch. There's some good old stuff to watch, though.
I get it.
Like, I would watch an old Blondie concert.
But if I'm paying for a concert subscription and all I can get was stuff from 2003 and back,
right,
I feel kind of left out and bored.
Well, they're not going to give you Hamilton, and they're not going to give you Cats. I don't even think Cats is on Broadway.
Then what's the point of having a Broadway streaming network if I can't pay for it?
They can't show you the new great stuff because they want you to travel to New York and watch it for $350 a pop.
Yeah.
for their shitty seats. I hate Broadway. Literally, sorry to my Broadway friends.
I am not a fan of Broadway.
I have lots of friends who work there and perform there and love it. It's not comfortable to sit in those fucking seats.
No.
And the theaters aren't raked, and you got some old fucking bat in front of you talking on her cell phone, and the seats they're worse than Coach and American.
Yeah. And you get your wine in a plastic cup with a lid.
Hate that. Hate drinking wine out of a plastic cup. Wine should be served in a crystal goblet. Oh my God. All right, so here is your list of Independence movies that you might want to watch if you guys have streaming
Independence
services.
Day movies.
Yeah, is that what did I say?
You just said independent movies.
They're independent. They're not independent movies.
No, they're not independent.
The biggest one when you think of Independence Day is
obviously.
Let's all say it together.
Independence
Day
Day
with Will Smith, who saves the world from aliens. It's probably one of the best alien movies out there.
Yeah, we're totally gonna watch it.
Bill Pullman's the president, and it's a great movie. It's a great movie. I'm trying to remember who played the first lady who died. But
I can see her face.
Yeah, I love her to death, and she also played the president of the United States in the Battlestar Galactica reboot. Oh my God, you guys are yelling at the screen right now. I'm probably gonna write it down here at the bottom.
And wasn't she
in? If you're watching the video,
and wasn't she in the?
She's been in everything.
Where Washington D.C. was bombed from the Capitol, she played a character in that.
God, this sucks.
Whatchamacallit was found in a room.
I agree.
Designated survivor.
Okay,
she was in that.
All right, but we don't know because we refuse to look stuff while we're doing the show. Our number 2 pick for this week is Taste of the Nation with Padma Lakshmi, who is the host.
And this is actually cool.
Yeah, she's the host of Top Chef. You guys know her. She's so great, beautiful too, and she's a great cook. And so what she's doing in this series on Hulu is she's going around the country and trying to find out the origins of food, American food.
American dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything kind of goes back to like Germany and Asia and India, and nothing is truly American. Not even apple pie is American because
it all come from somewhere.
Yeah. Pie came from another country, and apples weren't even indigenous to America. So you think apple pie is American? It's not.
It is.
Well, it is now, but there were no apples here when the Mayflower got here. We brought them with us.
Yeah.
So there's your trivia for the day about apple pie. Our last 3 are The Patriot with Mel Gibson, which is a great film. It's on Netflix. It's a little violent, though. There's a lot of violence in the movie.
Lots of blood.
He gets kind of sucked into the Revolutionary War when he doesn't want to. Team America World Police, which is not for kids. It may look like it's for kids. It is not because it's puppets, but it's puppets behaving badly.
Yeah. And my favorite, The West Wing.
The West Wing. Aaron Sorkin's masterpiece.
Yes.
All 7 seasons are available for streaming on Netflix. You guys,
or if you're like me, you own it already.
Right. But they have Netflix. I bet you do. Who doesn't have Netflix?
Who doesn't have Netflix? We have them all.
We do.
We have all of
the
them.
only one we don't have is Peacock because it's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
It's out in a couple of weeks. We'll talk about that.
We literally have them all.
Crazy.
No.
All right, some TV news because Dale doesn't like it when we go past 30 minutes and we've gone to 38. Beavis and Butthead.
Yay.
Who a lot of people call us Beavis and Butthead, but we're not. Beavis and Butthead is returning for 2 new seasons on Comedy Central. You guys know that Mike Judge was the creator. He also did King of the Hill, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. And actually, he does the character's voice. Mike Judge actually does either Beavis or Butthead. I don't know which one. And he did.
Both sound the same.
He did the father on King of the Hill. Anyway, they all sound a lot of the same. Anyway, Beavis and Butthead was a huge series on MTV in the 90s. It's coming back. They're going to be kind of a whole new Gen Z world and learning about what's going on nowadays. So I think it's kind of fun.
I know we were just talking about MTV because your niece had the MTV shirt. She didn't know who it was. And then I was thinking, oh, you remember like Max Headroom? And like MTV should bring back the old school 80s and 90s commercials.
Yeah.
For the MTV commercials.
They should. With
like
the moon
cartoons
landing and the, yeah.
Like there's a cool commercial.
Max Headroom. Yeah. They should. We talked about this on the show like a year ago that Daria was coming back, but I haven't seen Daria yet. Is that still in production?
Don't know because I don't follow Daria.
Daria is kind of like a lesbian monotone.
It's almost like a CW cartoon version of a CW show.
I don't know if she's a lesbian. She just looks like one. Oh shit! Do I have to take that out?
You're comparing her to like whatchamacallit from the Peanuts.
Marcy. Marcy. Not Marcy. Peppermint Patty.
Is it Peppermint Patty or Marcy?
Peppermint Patty. No, Marcy is Peppermint Patty's best friend. This is huge news for me because it's one of my favorite series of all time and one of my heroes of all time. Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm gets an 11th season at HBO.
Wow.
Larry David said that he's very sorry about this. He says, one day I can only hope that HBO will come to their senses and grant me the cancellation I so richly deserve.
That is something that someone like him should say.
Yeah.
In a situation like that. The thing is, I haven't really watched the show. I've seen some episodes with you. They are hilarious, but I feel like I can't join in this middle thing, so I should start from the beginning.
What you need to do is start from the beginning because it doesn't matter. Each season stands alone.
Yeah.
But they do have an arc in the season, so you kind of have to watch the season. But what's great about it is there is no script. So Larry David sits down with his actors. He has an idea of what he wants to happen in that show, and there's only an outline. There's no written script. So every actor who he picks to be on the show has to be able to improvise.
It's kind of like this show.
It is kind of like this show. We have an outline,
it's just
and
an
then
outline.
the rest of it just kind of happens.
Right.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun. So when he has Ted Danson, who is obviously really good at it.
It's a shame we didn't call our show Curb Your Enthusiasm because that's a great name.
It was already taken.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, Curb Your Enthusiasm is probably about as old as we are.
Our show should be Curb Your Disgust.
Hey, you guys, just pardon me. Mark your calendar. Mark your calendar because this October, just a few months away, we're celebrating our 10th anniversary, and we're gonna have a mega show. Which means we're going to actually put
We're going to go to the backyard.
Shirts with collars. What else can we do? We can drink champagne.
We're going to go to the backyard.
We could do it outside. It'll be October.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
And I think my parents are going to be here that week. That won't work. We might have to tape it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Real Time with Bill Maher is returning to the studio this fall. He says that he's sick of being at home doing his show. So
it's weird
we'll
for a
see
show
how that
like
goes.
his to be at home.
Yeah. Conan O'Brien has already decided that he doesn't like that. Conan is moving his show to a comedy club in West Hollywood starting this coming Monday.
Hey.
So I don't know if that means that it's actually going to be a studio audience or if they're just going to be in a comedy club instead of his living room.
Oh. Why don't he just go to the studio?
I don't know. So we'll have to check in on Monday on TBS. Isn't that where Conan is? He's on TBS, right?
Yes.
Or Conan. He's really got the short end of the stick when it came to late night. Speaking of late night, how come all the late night hosts are white?
Let's not.
No, you'd think they would someone would be screaming about that. There's no females and no people of color. They're all white men. Let's get some diversity up in this bitch. Shark Week is starting on August 9th on Discovery. Do you know this is the 34th time they've done Shark Week?
It's huge for Discovery Channel.
Is Discovery really 34 years old? Has it been that long?
Yeah. I watched Discovery Channel when I was a kid.
Anyway, Shark Week says that they have 20 new hours of programming mixed in with the classic stuff that you saw last year. So.
We didn't live that far away from Discovery Network.
No, and they actually...
I think they're moving.
Remember they put up that big shark thing on the outside of their building for Shark Week. Shark Week is huge for Discovery. I think it's their number one money maker.
And it was really cool. The Discovery HQ used to put a shark. It used to have a head and then two fins and a tail. I mean, massive for the whole building.
It was super cool.
It was really cool.
And our good friend...
but I think they're moving from that spot.
Okay. Where are they going?
Don't know.
Okay, Brandon McMillan from Lucky Dog on CBS. He's actually hosts one of the shows on Shark Week.
Oh.
Doesn't have anything to do with dogs. It's all about sharks. He's cute.
Well, he's an animal lover.
Yeah, he likes all sharks.
Yeah.
You know why he likes sharks? Because sharks have 2 penises. Did you know this? Apparently, this was part of the press release for Shark Week that they want people like us to talk about. Sharks, male sharks, have 2 penises.
Wow.
I wish
wow.
I wish I had 2 penises.
Did you?
One in the front and one in the back.
Oh my God.
Actually, I'd like to have one closer to my mouth.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
What are we watching? We've gone back in time.
Back in time.
Dale and I are currently watching Succession on HBO Max. It's kind of good. It's been out for a couple of years, but we're just getting into it.
It's kind of slow, however.
It's slow, but it's also really good.
But season 4?
I have no idea.
I mean, episode 4?
Episode 4.
From last night?
What was it called?
Was really, really, really
what was
good.
the title of the episode?
Yeah,
though?
it's on the thing. It's on the thing.
No, it couldn't possibly be on the thing. The title of the episode was The Shit Show at the Fuck Factory.
I love it.
Is that right?
I love it. Yeah. Shit show at the fuck factory.
Shit show at the Fuck Factory. I mean, literally. So we're sitting down after we had dinner and we took the dogs out. We're sitting down, getting all comfortable to watch TV right there on that TV. Mm-hmm. We're gonna watch the next episode of Succession. We see the title. It says "Shit Show at the Fuck Factory."
And it was a good episode.
This is gonna be a shit show.
Yeah.
At the Fuck Factory.
It was good. I'm enjoying it.
That's what we should make the title of this show.
Yeah,
Show
we're
at
gonna
the
do
Fuck
it.
Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also watching. Dale's not because he went to bed, but I'm watching on Reels. Do you guys get Reels? REELZ. Does everyone get that? I think it's on DirecTV. I don't know if everyone gets it. But they have this behind the scenes 2-hour special about the making of Back to the Future, and it's so cool because it's got everybody who made the movie. Zemeckis, Michael J. Fox, Leah Thompson, Christopher Lloyd, they're all there, and they're all talking about how it got made. And, it's my favorite movie of all time. And I've got books, and I keep saying that I'm going to show off my books. Books. I keep forgetting to bring them. They're over there. You want to get them?
Nope.
That doesn't matter. He said nope. All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right. Dale wants to go have a drink.
My drink's empty.
Yeah. All right, so the sun has gone to bed, so must I.
All right, guys. So long.
Farewell.
And for our German friends, auf Wiedersehen.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Good night. No, it's auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
It's so long.
Why can't it just be
farewell,
Dankeschön?
Well, good night to you.
Dankeschön.
Goodbye.
I can say that.